Jorgensen of Ministry has helped Skinny Puppy out with their latest effort, and Ogre, the lead singer for Skinny Puppy, has been touring with Ministry. Here's a look at Ministry in concert and also excerpts from their controversial videos. This is Ministry.
For the last couple of records, we've been allowed to do what we wanted to do. The first couple of records is basically appeasement and interference by major labels. And even though we've always pretty much been the same, the music did not reflect that. It's merely a matter of control, and we've completely regained control of everything we do, from artwork to production on down. And thus, to us, it's not that big of a change, but to the average listener, it's drastic. Going back towards guitar and live drums more, but the aggressive content was never really downscaled for us. It was downscaled by other people, and through various legal actions, etc., and pouting and tantrums and everything else, we finally got to do what we want to do.
Kinds of different textures.
Yeah, I think it's called screaming. Yeah. I wouldn't call it vocals. Listen to my voice now. I live on cough drops and whiskey, man. I mean,
are you
different techniques is we yell a lot, and we use a lot of cheap distortion boxes. In a nutshell, that's about it. One of the few bands that basically sold out for we started. Most bands go 10 years being starving artists, banging their head against the wall, then do a sellout record, wind up on a major, get the big payoff, retire, and never do another decent song again. Our first record was an abortion. We went completely tumbling ass backwards again. You know, it's like we started out this, and now we're allowed to do what we want to do, and we know where, if we were to sell out, where we would go, because we've already been there.
What importance, if any, is Chicago, the place you live?
Chicago's cheap rent, and it's a 24-hour city, and it has a studio that we use. We're in the process of building our own, and then we're going to get twice as many bands, and people will be twice as sick of us, man.
And then we're going to work twice as hard, and we're going to
put even more out. No, I mean, it's just basically, it's not any indigenous chest thumping of we're from Chicago, we're from America. I don't give a shit where we're from. Most of the people are not even from there anyways. It's a centralized location with cheap rent, and it's a 24-hour city. So rather than spending all our money on some slumlord's pocket, we'd rather spend it on us being our own slumlords and doing our own slum studio. You know? I mean, I think money is channeled in a much more positive direction, so we don't live in New York or Los Angeles. It's too expensive. I'm very ambiguous about my feelings about videos because to me, I really don't like doing them. They're almost like a necessary evil. We try and make them as ambiguous as possible because it's just like reading a book and seeing a movie. A lot of times you're so disappointed when you've read a book, you go see the movie, you've already used your own brain and projected your own characters, your own feeling of the book. You get there and it's an entirely different one coming. And once again, the average viewer is being a receptacle as opposed to generating their own thoughts. Without a video, they only have the ambiguousness of the turntable or CD to go by. They have to project their own images on it, which I feel is far more healthy in the long run. So it's kind of ambiguous. We try and make our videos ambiguous purposely in a sense. You know, we don't follow the bouncing ball and have the babes and, you know, all the...
I listened to a band called The Ministry, which is like a industrial band, really angry sounding. I've only